Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be discussing multiple approaches to swap to different variables. So let me quickly take two inputs. So here in this input, if I give the value 4 and 5, so I need to get the output. First 5 and the value 4. Let me quickly discuss the solution to it. So first, let me comment this out, the sample input and output. So now we need to scan two different variables. Let me just take name1, so which would be int of input, the value given by the user, and the other one value would be num2, the same value, the other value which is given by the user. So now we got the two values. So the single step by using the first approach would be by using a temporary variable. So temp would be num1, number 1 would be with the number 2 value, and num2 would be the value of temp. So this could be the method 1 logic. After this, if you print the values of num1 and num2, the values would be reversed. So let's try to check for this given input and output. Let me run the code. So if I let me give the value for first one as 4 and second one as 5. Yes, the values are reversed. Similarly, this could be the simplest approach, or also you could print in this way as well, directly print num2 and num1. This would also give you the same output, but this is not the appropriate way for using num2 and num1. Here is the problem is now num2 value and num1 value is not changed. So if you want to access the num1 value, I need to get the output as the value 5, not the value 4. In this case, if you try to print, the num1 and num2 value are not changed. So this using approach is not suggestible. So instead of using the extra temporary variable, without using temporary variable also, there are multiple approaches. We discuss those here. So the first one would be num1 equals to num1 plus num2, and num2 would be the value of num1 minus num2, and at last num2 also, num1 also would be num1 minus num2. So now if you observe, initially, our num1 and num1 are 4 and 5. After this step, my num1 will be the value 5 and num2 will be the value 4. So after this step, if you try to print, we need to get the input what we have given. So now here my num1 is the value 5 and num2 is the value 4. So what we are trying to do, we are adding 4 and 5 and storing the particular result in num1. So my updated num1 value would be 5 plus 4, the value 9. So in the second step, what we are trying to do, we are trying to subtract the value of num2 from num1 and assign that value to num2. So num1 is the value now 9, 9 minus num2. Num2 is the value 4. So 9 minus 4, the value would be 5. So my updated num2 is having the value 5. So at last step, my num1 is already the value of 9 and num2 is the value 5. So 9 minus 5, the value is 4. Now if you print num1 and num2, you're able to see the output like 4 and 5. This is one approach. Also there is other approach as well, where we could take the help of multiplication and division. So num1 would be multiplied with num1 and num2. Similarly, num2 would be the value which is after dividing with the value num2, and at last num1 would be the value. Similarly, num1 divided with the value num2. It is also try to trace here. Now after this thing, we are having the values of num1 as the value 4 and num2 as the value 5. So now num1 would update to the value 4 multiplied by 5. The value would be 20. Alright, after this step, now if we observe, num1 is a value 20 and num2 is a value 5. So 20 by 5, the value would be 4. So num2 is a value now 4 and num1 is a value 20. So 20 by the num2, which is 4, 20 by 4 would give us the value 5. So after this, if you try to print the value of num1 and num2, you could observe the output as num1 the value 5 and num2 the value 4. So these are the other approaches instead of using the extra variable here. So directly use the same variable num1 and num2 and try to print the output. Also there is single line swapping statement in Python, nothing but num1 comma num2 equals to num2 comma num1. So this could also swap two different variables in Python. So let me print the values of num1 and num2 here as well. So here my output would be 4 followed by 5. Also there is other approaches in C, Java and C++, but not in Python. Let me write this in a comment and explain this method as well to you. So here the single line approach would be num2 equals to num1 plus num2 minus num1 equals to num2. So this is a single line approach where it works in C, Java and any other programming language as well. So but it is not used in Python. Here we get an error when you try to use this method. So alright, let me save the code and let me run the code. So now let me just give the value for the first one as the value 4 and the next one as the value 5. So if you observe, first there is a swap, the values are 5 and 4. Next there is a swap, the values are 4 and 5. Next there is a swap 5 and 4. Next there is a swap 4 and 5. This approach would be explained in C and in Java. Like for example, here num1 is a value 4 and num2 is a value 5. So what we are trying to do here is num1 value is 4 and num2 value is 5. So 4 plus 5 is the value 9 minus you are subtracting something here. Here num2 would be assigned to the variable num1. So what is our current num2 value? It is a value 5. So num2 would be assigned to the value num1. So num1 would be changed to the value 5 here and will be subtracting the value 5 here. So 5 minus 5 the value would be 0 and the value 4 will be assigned to the variable num2. Here num1 is the value 5 and num2 is the value 4. So nothing but the values again 4 and 5 are swapped. So this approach is used in C, Java, C++, in other programming language as well. So it is not used in Python. To try to use in Python, we'll be getting an error. Just observe what could be that error. It says that it is an invalid syntax in Python. All right. So this is not suggestible and not used in Python. So these are the different approaches where we could swap two different variables. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.